This is today's pit stop. Reasonably warm today, just a bit blowy. So just going to have a look around, have a bit of a hike about and see if we can find a half sensible part to camp overnight in. We'll only leave it about too many people floating about just at the minute. So might head over into them forest section, see if there's anywhere we can park up for the night. Died down, the sun's out, beautiful up here. Still in the search for a stealthy camping spot. In an ideal world I'd love to camp around here, but it's not exactly stealthy, so it's not. Quite a lot of walkers come up around this direction, so we might head up. The first forest we were looking at there was very marshy, very boggy, so wasn't really right for what we want. On the plus side, I found a little tool. Bit of rust on it, but nothing that can be cleaned up. So that's a good start of the day. Let's keep going. Well, binevenagh's not looking too good at the minute. Everywhere's very, very marshy and boggy, or the forest is all these ridges, waterways, or whatever you want to call them.
No good camp spots.
Nowhere really we can come up. So might try somewhere else. Plenty of time. Well, if nothing else, it was a decent walk. So we're going to go on to our next port of call. We're going to try Springwell Forest. Hopefully it won't be too busy. This is a lovely neck of the woods around here right now.
All binevenagh.
Just a pity we're not allowed to camp in most of it. All of it. Well, not obviously unless you have permission, which would mean having to ask people. And farmers around Northern Ireland are notoriously yeah, well, I was going to think crab it works. Shouldn't take us too long to get to Springwell, but when you've seen, I guess you don't really mind too much. At least you can look out your window. There's a spot there we plan to go to at some stage. Quarry. What's that quarry called again?
Well, we stood in it that day. I thought we were nearly at the peak.
Yeah, nowhere near. It's not really picking up that good. It's up the Limavady Mountain. But plan to go up there someday in about a week. Camp, preferably in the better weather.
It's all about camping in the trees.
Yeah, it's turned out a good day. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. eagle has landed. Looks nice and quiet right here today. And here we go. This is the spot we found in the summer. We thought it'd be good. Original intentions was in the summer. Yeah, we were going to hammock here. We were going to hammock here, weren't we, at the beginning? But COVID happened and that kind of put an end to all that.
That ended that.
So this will be our home for the night. Reasonably sheltered. Quite a nice soft ground to lie on at least. So let's get it set up. We just brought the 2-man today, because we thought we were originally going to stay. We thought it'd be better, but it was a change of plans obviously. So 2-man will do the job tonight. This is one of the tents that was kindly donated by a friend of Johnny's. One of two. So this will be our first time using it. Right, we'll see in a minute. Move it mid. Well, that's the tent up. Good enough wee tent. Explorer, easy camp Explorer. Probably not up to the standards of some of you big pros, but we're easy pleased. Tonight's meal, bit of bread. It's a wee stove I made. Try that for a bit of crack. And get a wee fire on. Go here shortly. I don't know, what time do you think, Johnny? But it gets a bit darker. No big panic, I suppose. Yeah. Get dins made. Chopped a bit of wood there, so we did to keep us going. Obviously, we got our priorities too. A few Guinness for later on. Here we go. Had to change location. We're in Springwell Forest now. Our last place was a washout. It was a real muddy hole. Couldn't have stayed there. And even in the forest it was it was all ditches. So we're back to what we know, back to Springwell.
Girls when they shut the beauticians.
That's nasty. So we're all set up. 5 o'clock and it's pretty dark. Well, it's not really, but the trees are making it a lot worse than it is. That's our bread done. So he thinks it's dinner time. That's the longest part done. That took ages. Might make it in the house from now on. Too much like a day's work. I think I'll let that cool down a bit before I even tackle that. So when that cools down, we'll have a look at it.
Really that wood. Like That's nice.
I'm happy enough with this.
Fun.
You want the shrooms?
Shroom.
You want the shrooms? It smells nice. There are a couple of wee screenshots.
Well, a good bit of steak
Oh.
here.
Ready for the steaks.
Oh yes. Pull it in there because I'll give it a bit of
Yeah.
name.
Stay them slow cook for a while.
Yeah, boy. You're good.
Here, watch. See that pepper sauce? Shift
Aye.
that in case we stand on it. There you go. Dinner served.
Looks the business.
Who says you have to cook and not enjoy good food?
Aye, while out camping.
Don't tell the wife, is this? This is better than what I normally eat at home.
Yeah.
I'm sure Vicky will never look at my videos, so I don't have to worry.
Wee bit of steak here.
Some mushrooms, not of the magic variety.
Asparagus. The French version.
Asparagus.
We could do a little.
There's a little in Korean. There is a doodah there, you know. Literally there.
Right.
A device for grabbing things.
What about sauce, dude?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that looks a meal there.
That looks a business, dude. There's my old pound shop pan. It's done me for about, I don't know, 10 years now I've had that. Has to be at least 10 years of that thing. But it works. Does the job.
Here's a spoon back.
There's my spoon. Cheers. Or your spoon, technically.
There we go.
Good stuff, brother. Lovely. Let's tuck in and enjoy. Oh, by the way, that's my bread. Looks a bit sorry, but I have to come up with a better. I actually made the bread this morning, but I have to come up with a better cooking system. So I'm hoping to get some kind of paint tin or something that can put it in the cover it in hot ashes. But I'll figure that out on our stage. Cheers, brother. Just going to head back off after an immense feed. John, that was rather nice, wasn't it?
Wash the dishes.
Yep, we're not overly far away from a car park, so we thought we have plenty of time in our hands, so might as well walk up and wash off at the tap that's available. Saves a lot of hassle in the morning. If we can find our way out. Straight up this way. It's a lovely night. It's a grand night, Johnny, isn't it?
Lovely. I took all the thermal stuff off earlier.
I know, I'm absolutely cooking myself.
I see it, fun.
This is a great spot. Peace and quiet. There's also an area up here where regular campers can go, caravanners and stuff. What's that there? That's obviously closed off at the minute because of COVID. But if you have a caravanette or a small caravan, it'd be a quick handy pit stop for you. But that's where we're going to wash off there. There's a sign up there saying no camping allowed here at the minute. But we're not here, we're in the forest. Oh, we wash up there, Johnny, the tap. But you couldn't ask for better. But the night's going great so far. First night I can remember Johnny cooking, which is a bit of a shocker.
I'm a man of many colours.
Yes, I have to admit, it was a lovely meal it was too. Jonathan?
Yes.
See, I say Jonathan when I'm serious.
Jonathan!
Lift for access. Sounds good. Just going to rinse the worst off. My pound shop pan, which has done me for all these years. That's perfect. Nah, not too particular, just get the worst of the grunge off. Lash her down there. This is the first proper video we put up on our channel, so there's going to be a lot of problems with it, so apologies if the purists out there find issues with it. But I've never really done
This
many YouTube videos before, so.
wee hand them mess-tons are brilliant.
Where'd you get them from, Johnny?
Asda,
Asda. How much, Johnny?
£4.
£4.
And you can cook on them, you can eat out of them.
They have been a godsend. Absolute godsend for £4.
Absolute bargain.
This goes to prove that you do not need to spend a lot of money
And your gear.
on your gear. This is a myth.
Wee knife and forks here, you asked on $1.99.
$1.99. Can't
Knife,
argue with that.
Fork, spoon, bottle opener, which you need when you're camping.
There we go. But great spot. Close her up, Johnny boy.
Keep her.
But this is a nice spot. I think in here would be fantastic if you were into your caravans and stuff.
Oh, if you're into your
Because
Your
if you
van life.
if you had a van life in a community, it'd be pretty cool. Because you've own me areas, it's pretty neat.
reverse there,
Yep.
and then there, all the way around in a wee area for the kids.
It'd be
And a big
fantastic.
forest too. Obviously a big forest to walk around.
Springwell, you can't go wrong with it. So back to camp. Such a nice, relaxed, quiet evening. Just what the doctor called for it. With all this madness going on in the world at the minute. What more would you want? Well, finally we got a wee bit of a fire going on. Took us long enough. Everything's very wet around here, that's the only downside to it. But this, by the looks of it, could be our new base point. We did have a wee base point, but it was took away from us. courtesy of.
Northern Ireland water.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah, you're not allowed.
We're
We're not allowed in our wee base point anymore. But this could be our new spot.
This would be ideal for a wee bit of hammock camping through the summer months.
Yep, definitely. I'm really looking forward to that. But tonight, I would say the night has been a bit of a success. Albeit a wee bit damp, but you expect that this time of the year. But it's nice and cozy now. It's really warm, so we can't argue too much. But we're rock and roll now, and we'll see you all in the morning. Adios,
Amigos.
Good morning. Well, that was a comfortable night. It's really cold now, but it was nice and warm last night. There was no problems. No issues sleeping last night. I have a Van Gogh Wilderness, so it was warm enough anyway. So, what time is it, Johnny?
It is 25 to 8.
So, get up now, stretch your legs a wee bit.
Wee camping trip done. We're going for the easy option this morning. We lay by
Soda.
filled soda. Absolutely looking forward to this now.
Campfire.
Everything gone. Excuse the disgusting fingers, but they're clean, but they're dirty. If that makes sense. So yeah, it was a good trip. Liked the spot, liked the area. Probably, maybe be back before Christmas.
I'd like to get out again a couple of times.
Yep. Ideally, our next stop is Murricks Bay, hopefully near Christmas. So we're looking forward to helping. So we'll see how it goes, right? I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.